anticipate that G2 this is all just baiting for util, looking for info. Spike is still down over in the window. Not sure if Trent, no, he's not even gonna pick it up yet. And they're just looking for that double stack over at Art again. Feeling out the map as best as they can. A little bit of contact there from Neff. Jonah P. Not sure if Neff took any damage, just a scrape.
Oh
boy.
Gonna have to use the dimensional drift basically just to get out safely. Spotting here on the two players. Flash not really gonna be connecting there. He's behind him, they're well aware of this.
He didn't have a TV set up.
Still does not. And that's gonna be K-Knight now. Flush forward, sends that Nightfall forward, catches the glimpse of Jogamo. Pushes forward, but can't get the shorty out in time. Jonah P, however, is able to do so on the opposite side. Now K-Knight gonna be dropped. Now chasing forward, but Jonah P still has the shorty. And things are starting to get far too chaotic here for BLG to deal with. Lead secured at the half. G2 are looking to run this over to Icebox.
Chatter in the cold and
These are some frankly kind of head-scratching moments here from BLG. I mean, YZ, I can understand he's under pressure and he kind of has to hit the panic button there with his dimensional drift to survive, but he saw that turret, didn't really register that it was there, and he pops out of his drift, and G2 doesn't care. They're like, oh, you're that far back, don't worry. We're pressing to sight. And then the shorties come out, and they're trying to press those smokes towards those shorties towards the end of the round. A little bit of a head-scratcher for me. Let's see BLG. Decoy. A couple more rounds to try to stabilize, but like you were saying, this is the half of the map where they usually do their damage, and they're not doing much. They are going to take a lot of main control here. But Valen, again, going to be on anti-lurk duty. This time he's got help.
Pop flash at the ready here for YZ. There's the contact, there's the double phase, the spray coming across, trying to peek, gets a smattering of damage, but can't confirm a kill, puts YZ down to 36. Same time, attack on this B site, getting ready to come through. Nebula ends up getting dropped, the thorns pop. Turn to the flash, Levius skirting forward as Concuss goes out from Trent. Jogamo at the same time, however, has arrived in Halls, but Risha is able to gun him down. Site's still gonna be broken open. This flash fully connects onto K-Knight. Sends out a shot, so they're aware of his position now. Pick out sent, free fire on the angle. Trent claiming the kills, fragment. Gonna be disrespected. Neff strafing across this one, but YZ's now dead. And Neff has suffered an immense amount of damage at his own hand. Trying to see what he can get done, but Valen is there to clean it up. 8-2. G2 looking to similarly deliver a 10-2 half.
Yeah, this is kind of one of the problems that they had on the pistol round as well for Billy, where they cede Hall's control over to Jogamo, and he's just going to punish them. They try to set up a crossfire on site, but Jogamo breaks that angle open, and G2 so well coordinated. They follow up instantly, even though Rushia gets the kill. And that's got the fist pumps from Josh and Anders. That was very good stuff. I mean, they are so on point right now at G2, and they've got BLG scratching their heads, making some questionable decisions. They're on stingers and a judge and a, well, YZ is a hero phantom.
So it's an opportunity, but one that BLG absolutely need to seize. 8-4 would be a decent recovery, but anything more than that, you're basically thinking GG go next.
Oh, for sure. Icebox could be on the horizon. Have to wait and see. Again, this turret position here, trying to play off of it this time is Shaq. A lot of time it's just been more of a kind of information gathering tool. He's trying to use it to set himself up, but BLG being a little more patient, not making any aggressive maneuvers on this side of the map, so they're basically playing with not much map control. G2's trying to figure out what are they doing? Where's their setups? So they're going to rotate back over to A, and
30 seconds left.
Does have a gate crash set up. Jump onto the corner, finds one, but Doesn't have the time to try to escape. The Nebula can't get into that either. K-Knight similarly going to be taken down as Neff wants to try to rush forward, but isn't ready in time. Allen already forward into the smoke. Now, no real way to try to dissuade, no real way to try to interrupt. It's just Levius with a stinger at dugout. G2 about to lock up 9.
And just not much he can do here. And try to find a few feels good kills. Money's gonna be a little bit weak for BLG. God, YZ, if he'd just gotten the one and done, maybe it's a different round, but felt like with that Phantom in hand, he had to greed for those kills. Had the hero rifle. Ninja defuse?
Have to get on it right this second.
Move faster.
He wants to drum some interest back over in this direction. Does manage to take 2 out, but they're not going to be too concerned about that given the money that they have going into the final round of the half.
Yeah, this is really well coordinated stuff. G2 is just working the map really nicely, finding their moments, finding their timings, getting the trades that they need. And
being incredibly well prepared here for Pearl.
Oh yeah.
Granted, I mean, it is their map pick, but it's one that BLG have been strong on in the past, and you know, I think this goes to show G2 with a little bit more time on the stage. They're going to start looking like themselves. They're going to find that footing. I mean, Fallon right now top fracking the lobby.
Op here for Jog. So he's just looking for that pick.
Quad phase into mid. They're going to be cleared from the one side. Spots out at least K-Knight on the opposite. Prowler will check forward. Well, they know that these players have evacuated the area. A little bit more of a fan out here from BLG, but early stack not leading to any success.
Yeah, they're just playing very passive, RBLG, these last couple rounds. You know, trying to make G2 make their moves, but when BLG has tried to counter, they've been either a step too late or just missing some of their battles. Okay, well, you know there's at least one mid, now you know there's at least 2. G2 taking their time. Jog hasn't seen a damn thing over on B. He's been holding that angle for forever. Or maybe he tagged Levius with the op. He's down to 5 HP.
30 seconds left.
That's going to give them the comfort they feel like they need to get through here. Shaq going to be on the lurk. That Hall's control.
Straight into the concuss. Levius though, dangerously low. Risha does manage to find one. Displaces the enemy Yoru. They know that Halls is going to be cleared now. Flash connecting. Levius able to collect one. YZ gets the other.
Down,
it seems like BLG have finally found their footing here in the last round of the half. They'll make it a flawless as they get it 9-3.
Yeah, I like that.
Flash connecting. Levius able to collect one. YZ gets the flawless. Them down, finds the kill. Does certainly suspect the positioning here of Shaq, but maybe not Valen. With the double face, able to trade it back and maintain a player advantage.
They're going to use that extra little bit of space to get themselves a plant here. Maybe no. The spike is going around the world. Trent's ready.
Wanting to explore forward, gain a little bit of additional control, but this does leave K-Knight on an island. And, well, Jogamo has just flooded the damn thing.
Time to jump.
Buried it under the waves. Quick little exit there, but now they are just essentially surrounded no matter which way they try to go. A site control going to be back into the hands of G2. Seems like they're going to try their luck here against John. They will be able to win the fight. It's a nice shot from Neff, who's now facing back in towards A. And I actually do like this pump fake here from BLG. They're suspecting the rotations, knowing that there's 2 players on that A side. So as they swing back, they're gambling correctly.
I just left scratching my head in a couple different ways, but this is quite surprising for BLG.
10 seconds left.
I have just enough time here. Get that plant through. G2 gonna have to play retake. 2v2. Shaq's got a turret, a couple stars available for Valen. Let's see what they can do here. you know, nobody really has much information on either side. So BLG, though, going to turn their attention towards spawn, reading now that the 2 players were over on B.
Star set up on dugout, spot onto 1.
Last player
Headshot,
standing.
connecting, Neff going for the reload. The flash forward into the smoke, not spraying out, but Shaq from within is able to go ahead and get that shot to connect to Neff's skull. G2, they find stability here in the pistol, claiming both now on Pearl.
Yeah, this is another kind of wonky round here for BLG, trying to confuse G2 by going all the way into spawn, and it almost works. Had the opportunity to plant on A for free, but with that art control being fully in G2's favor, decided to just
One enemy
try to
remaining.
challenge some of these players, and they actually get some 1v1s that they're able to kind of win out. Jog tries to help Trent there. They're not able to secure those final 2 kills, but in the end, it's going to be Valen and Shaq who get the job done.
One suppressed.
Let's see what BLG's they're going to force buy. It's Stingers. Gonna try to overwhelm onto this A site.
Pulling them in.
3 players in position to try to counteract this. Smoke on A main, holding 2 at bay. Scale forward, turret's gonna get cleared out. They hear the Stingers ring out. G2 well aware of what is facing them as Valen nearly getting spammed down as he tucks back through the smoke. Why is he taking point over towards Art? Ends up along the wayside, swap to the Classic. This is just gonna be chaos breaking out across this map. Weapons scooped up the Prowler to scout. Jonah P. Darting forward over towards main, stabilizes the spray, finds one. Rusha hits the transfer. He's down so low, and Jogamo will be able to get it done with a Classic of his own. Close but no cigar. G2 barely managed to persevere.
Oh man, just so scrappy. Rushia tried to do everything he can there. On the stairs, almost comes through, but was so low. And Jog, steady hand at the end of the round, able to get it done.
Last
K-Knight there as well, backing up Rushia. My goodness, that was nasty. The coaching staff liking what they're seeing, because that was a very important round.
Swarm grenade.
Both teams, smattering of guns here and there. Jonah P with a judge, still the outlaw, but most of the players on BLG actually have full armor, recognizing that Jog was going to be able to keep that gun over. Guardian going to be the best weaponry that BLG fields. A couple Spectres. Now another exploration towards mid. It's been a lot of art pressure. Let's see what they can do on the other side. Nano is there. Dodge some of that util. Nano doesn't get popped.
Judge around the corner. Gets cuts to hold them back. The swing in. Jonah P able to collect 1. Gets a bit of damage across on the K-Knight as well. Ultimately, it's just a 1-for-1 trade thus far. Turret setup allows for Shaq to just go ahead and backpedal. There's Rusha trying to drum up some interest towards this B side of the map. Levius dodging the bullets here from Trent, is able to come away with that kill, but trade back is there as Jogamo gets on the line with the Outlaw in hand.
They're just going to spread the map, our BLG. Trying to figure out where these last couple players are so they can find a safe plant. Valen, wrapping all the way, recognizes that they had
30
left this
seconds
open,
left.
has to check water.
Neff tucked just around the corner here.
Blocking vision.
See if anyone comes pushing in that direction. Valen, the one rifle in hand. Try to stop them in their tracks.
Spike down
Finds the first,
A.
cannot get the second. Neff now looking to intercept. They're still suspicious about this though. G2 with great awareness.
last player standing.
Good damage dealt. Levius has to do it all to try to prevent this from going to map point. Close angle,
remaining.
finds the first. Nullifies the killjoy. Backpedals. Talking about scooping up the Spectre and getting the job done. Not enough bullets in the mag. Levius falls and G2 look to deliver a 13-3 in response to Sunset.
Back-to-back 1v wins for Jog. What a bounce back here. That's the only target that was going to get the job done with that Outlaw in 1 bullet.
10 seconds left.
But phenomenal awareness. I mean, never
One enemy
giving up on the fact that there could have been alert through water.
Else ready.
That is such great discipline from G2, as you come to expect from this squad.
Oh.
And that's a tilter. So, I mean, you are going to get a little bit better weaponry for this round for the side of Billy, but mostly rifles, a Spectre for Shaq.
Now you need 9 consecutive just to try to get this into overtime. The rounds that BLG have gotten in their own right were fairly clean, but getting to those points was very much a struggle. It's a good flush out here on Jogamo, who opts to stick around. Shaq similarly, swinging forward, loses his head. Trent now try to hold the line, but Levy is continuing to deliver. Finds himself a second. It seems like BLG not going to allow for a replication of the scoreline from the opening map of this series. We'll fight back for at least one more. Jonah P comes away with a kill on Russia, stopping it from being a flawless, making it a bit more costly, because remember, BLG basically have no money.
Yeah. Well, next round for G2 is also going to be a little bit on the weaker side for the bye.
They can't afford to have K-Knight taken down here. He still will fall. Jonah P holding on, now 1 away from having the Nightfall. Frankly, he is going to be welcoming them to come out on the hunt. Kill or a death, he's got the money to buy.
Yeah.
Seems like it's not going to happen.
No. That one's head scratcher for me, though. But overall, solid round for BLG. Jog tries to challenge from the back of pillar. Pays the price. I have to assume teleport was there for him. Thought maybe after the fragment came out, he would just abandon ship. Then a lot of 1v1s being won by BLG. Just kind of storm through. They're going to have a ton of ults. Everything but YZ's Dimensional Drift. Getting close to some ults for G2, like you mentioned, Jonah P. Shaq pretty close to a lockdown. Dog still has his Dimensional Drift. But not much money available for G2 here. In terms of the purchases, even only 2 classics for Trent and Valen. A couple sheriffs, Jonah P with that held rifle. And it is just going to be BLG, again, fishing for info, using that to set up the wall to get the opportunity to deal with a lurk or a flank or a push out, anything like that that's going to come out from G2. But turns out there's actually just a stack here, and all it took was one little star, one little smoke. But it seems like the plan from the get-go for BLG was to just get that vice wall in place and then go rotate to the other side of the map. But they have no idea what's going on. They have no mid information. And they're just going to try to make a go of this. This is playing right into G2's hands. See if they can convert.
Because of the positioning here, that turret not going to be able to do much of anything. Full flash on the Jogamo. YZ turns back, is able to find them both. Pushes Valen out. Snap does get traded. Jonah P still here on high, coming away with kills. Sets up for Trent with the classic. Get himself another. Still an opportunity to make a go of this. Shaq now. Phantom in hand. K-Knight trying to spam the angle. But he's decayed so very low. And that will be the closeout in Thrifty.
Sentinel. Yep. A lot of ghosts for the side of G2. Jonah P.
I mean, F is just dead.
Okay.
F is just dead. Okay. Well, quick little peek under the tube here. And that is the Viper now dropped. YZ quickly trying to take some space here on the A site before G2 can get into position. Shots out. Shock dart looking to try to get some damage onto K-Knight, but lands up over the top, and YZ now going to be taken down. Jogamo eats some damage, but has the heal. Sheriff going to be recovered. Russia tucked in behind this harbor wall. Levy is able to find one, trading it back. Russia puts it to good use, finds a headshot onto Jogamo, but now he's starting to get overwhelmed and surrounded. This leaves just Levius to his own devices, the wall to fall, and so shall he. G2, 3 pistols now in a row.
This is really nice stuff for G2. The opening kill, and again, you saw there that heal for the Sage. Didn't really amount to much, but still is really annoying in these pistol rounds. And G2, they're happy to play retake. They're going to be coming through with another big pistol win. It's BLG trying to get themselves sorted. Just being really patient on these angles. You know, keeping Rushia pinned in. Shaq finds his moment to strike. Had a really nice showing stepping in for G2. And the patience paying off once again. Now they're going to have a very nice buy going forward. YZ is going to grab an outlaw.
See if this ends up paying off. Going expiring, able to scale forward towards a B. Relatively for free. Shot ends up going a little bit wide there. Jonah P just backpedaling, waiting out the decay.
So now Jonah P gonna be one tap to the outlaw, but everybody else has full armor. So for BLG there, gonna be able to get as much value initially out of that gun, maybe. Maybe can get some players weakened up with some of those pistols first, and then find some value. So YZ trailing with that sniper rifle. Now they're gonna look to explore towards A, but it's identified here, at least somewhat by G2, but not enough info. Thought about going back towards B, and Valen now saying, oh, okay, we're just gonna have to play retake again, boys. Let them have it.
Have the comp for it. Plant.
30 seconds left.
Committed to here.
Spike planted.
Default. This would be a massive swing in the momentum here. BLG are going to be able to close this one out. Really fast track at attacker side. YZ value going to be found off the outlaw. Needs to go for the reload. Repositions, but G2 scaling forward very quickly. Looking to try to take them down. Jonah P up and over here, down below. No concerns as YZ had been taken down up and over the top. And in the end, it's going to be 2 casualties. An outlaw handed over. Jonah P saying thank you very much. And ultimately, G2 start things off nicely.
Yeah, it looked like for a moment there, maybe BLG was going to be able to pull away that thrifty round, but you know, the headshot comes through for YZ, but he gets down to 11 in the moment. Valen here just running and gunning with the stinger. Oh, wow. Got the drag down there, too. Unbelievable.
A bit of a lucky stray shot there to get YZ in the back of the head. But with Valen, how much of it's luck, how much of it's skill, it's very much hard to say. Buy now available, 2 players susceptible to that outlaw. Just the regen armors to try to work with. But Outlaw's going to be positioned over at B, where G2 are very quickly taking space, scaling forward towards the garage. Really getting a solid idea of the full picture here of BLG's game plan.
There's a turret back there for Levius. Get a read on this 3-man flank that they're attempting. So a different look on the retake.
Spike planted.
See how BLG can respond.
Step over the top here at the screens, able to get the spot out. Shaq doing his damnedest to try to jump and dodge. The bullets cannot do so at the same time, though. Flank starting to be executed. Neff in position to find the initial punish, but Trent just swoops in, finds the kill. Up and over the top of the rope here is YZ, starting to get a little bit chaotic with it. It's just 4 bullets remaining here in this Phantom. Jonah P manages to outdo him. K-Knight will be there for support. They close it out, but it's 3 players lost, so still heavy damage suffered here by BLG.
Yeah. K-Knight there, getting on his feet, trying to rally the troops a little bit. Still kind of a rough round, taking a lot of damage. RBLG, YZ, such a such a good player, but he can be a little bit wild sometimes. That rope play, Trent, he is not. And this gonna be a guardian for Jonah P there. Other than that, rifles for everybody. Rushia does have the Reckoning. So far we've seen G2 be pretty happy to play retake. That's going to continue to be the case, especially with the Reckoning there. It's going to have to be.
Just forces them back out of the sight. Once again, that scale forward at B coming through.
Here.
Jonah P.
Here.
Let's see if he can spot anybody outside of A main. YZ, though, going to be spammed down off the top of screens. Peeks through the harbor wall, eventually giving himself over on a silver platter. As Jonah P breaks open the flank. K-Knight needing to win the fight is able to do so now. Turn his sights back over towards this plant. He attempted to defuse. Spotting out 2 players for shit. Looking for the reposition. Right clicks flying. Jogamo going to be taken down. Neff able to find Shaq at the same time. Now brings it to the 1v2. Hunter's Fury going to be used. If nothing else, a bit of a consolation prize here for G2. As the retap comes in.
Concentrate, Sova.
Looks for the kill, can't find it, but the timing just not going to be there. K-Knight with a nice headshot brings this one to its conclusion. And it's going to be BLG tying it up 2-2.
Still, though, you got 2 ultimates out of BLG in that round. Not too bad. Playing for retake there off the rip. The reckoning. Thought for a moment here, this might go pretty well for G2.
No more.
5v3, but quickly became 4v3. Rushia just spamming away. Seems to always be switching to that classic in the heat of the moment, and he's so darn good with it to boot. Find some good value, so 1 stinger, 4 sheriffs. It's gonna be the buy into this eco for G2. Valorant again, trying to create a little bit of pressure with that stinger, but doesn't feel comfortable enough.
Has to back away. Jonah P, was his position red? No, I think Neff just going for some pre-fire, so Jonah does get a lot of scaling forward, relatively for free. Sheriff shots out. Connection not going to be found. Back pedals. Same time, Jogamo clears the turret here at mid. Jonah P, feeling it, wanted to go for it, ends up falling to the wayside. B-site now broken open. The call to rotate ends up coming through. Jogamo finally kept off the angles here as Trent is able to fight back for 1. This might cause some pause here for BLG. Looks like YZ maybe wanting to sell that they're pivoting back, but the drone now has spotted out Levius. Wins up the fight, Jogamo able to find 1 more kill to peel off, but that's going to be player advantage here for BLG with YZ now on a flank.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing now from BLG. This is more of what we were seeing on Sunset. Working the map a little bit, just looking for their moments, finding those picks, and then making moves off the back of it, even though Neff gets caught overextending just a bit.
Fallon have the call shack back now.
Spike planted.
Shadows traveling.
1 enemy remaining.
YZ.
They're trying to find that entry, but gonna be outgunned. Drop down. Stops him with the stinger, able to find it, but can't draw the Phantom out fast enough. It's gonna be BLG now gaining the lead for themselves. Shrugging off the stinger attempt here from G2.
Nice damage done. Couldn't convert the eco. There's Trent. Right as Neff's wall comes up, he takes him down. Had the angle, had the lineup. Fallon's so good with that stinger. At least gonna be good for 1. But I think the more important thing for me here is now we're seeing BLG starting to lean more into that good macro game that they just, I mean, they barely played an attacker side in Pearl, so weren't really able to work it as much. YZ there, pinged out. Gonna have to back off momentarily. K-Knight gonna retake that position himself.
Yeah. Turret playing him in. He's shutting it down. Tries to push forward. Looked like he was gonna be sending it there on the pit. Does end up falling before he can try to get that one triggered, so decent little trade kill available there for Shaq, but still an immense amount of damage, as well as control of the map here for BLG. Well, Shaq now needing to hold the line.
Hey, you get those 2 kills out of tube, you got to assume B's the weak side. You saw the Sova utility. Trent's been locking down A, so this is a good read for BLG.
Jack looking to be the hero. Finds the timing on the 1. Levius falling. Recon pings him out though, and YZ a little bit faster to get around the corner. He beat back over towards Snowman here for Valen, looking to try to arrive as fast as he can as Hunter's Fury does get a connection as well as a kill. Rishia dead. Trent looking for a little bit more. Checks in towards kitchen, but nothing going to be noted there. YZ trying to go on this push, but it's still being watched for. The timing, however, right as Trent turns away, ends up getting picked apart. All to do here for Valen. Shock dart. Ends up getting botched a little bit. Paranoia connecting. K-Knight, no clue where he's at. Valen strikes, looking for the clutch. YZ, just the classic. It's going to be good enough. It strikes him down, and BLG maintain the lead.
Here on this
stream,
side,
it sounds like they're casting with their iPhones.
To have the Viper's Pit and use this cascade to force Jonah P back. They're on the hunt.
Oh, going for a reload. Bit of an awkward timing there as spot out through the wall. Well, I'll just go ahead and leave Jonah P to his own devices for the moment as the spike is now planted. The pit is in play. Question is, G2, what do you try to do? You don't have a counter pit of your own. You don't have that lockdown to try to flush players out of it. As Levy is now confirming presence of multiple players, has to backpedal. Heal flies and kills are found. K9 going to be taken down at the same time. Scale forward, BLG needing to fight up into the pit. Wiley do find themselves stacked up. The time is ticking, working against G2. The spray from Trent. Wiley is going.
What is happening?
Right around them.
Oh my god.
BLG will be able to clinch it out.
Yeah, love the change of
What
pace
just
here
happens?
from BLG. Just rushing forward onto B. Again, just maybe looking to try to punish Shaq a little bit. He's going to be tasked to lock down that B side on the Killjoy. But also knowing that if you can get that Viper's pit down early, you're giving yourself a really good chance. The G2 finding the kills on the outer edges of the pit itself. Then once they have to get inside, it is locked down by Rushi and company. And back onto an eco. Go G2.
Standing ahead.
Couple ults available. Rez is there. Clear the turret. YZ he's just pushing. I like that cascade
wall?
setup to set him up to cover that angle.
He runs through his
Ready for
harbor
the
wall.
timing.
Down A.
Good kills in response. Those K9 and Levius both get taken out.
Your duty is not over.
Oh,
Gonna be the res as well. Trying to get him a numbers
Wow.
advantage, and
That's
Nev now gonna be
big.
caught off guard.
wow.
Swing out,
Standing.
and Chocobo wins that at range with the stinger. The wheels are starting to come off.
Yeah, this is gonna be a eco win. I mean, you had the res in there too for Jog. This is just incredible. I was not expecting this
Did
at
you
all.
two win map 2 with Teo?
I thought this
13-4,
looked
yep.
pretty good.
That's one more player to potentially pick up one of these upgraded weapons. Because now they know Russia's position. Just have that spike in hand, sets up the wall, and looks like he's just gonna try to stay tucked back in the spawn for 44 seconds.
Well, we wait.
Yeah.
Doctor's
left.
orders, we would not be
Got
traveling to
a
EWC.
barista up
so
there
you
for
have
the
it.
players.
But Russia 4 rounds. Also
Twitter.
just the
Tweeter.
propensity for Icebox to be an attacker-sided map.
Yeah, both teams just kind of going for some util combos. You can see the recon dart there to set up Valen. Get his kill, the Cascade to set up YZ to get up on that 2. On this B side initially, you bet. You bet.
It's just too late.
Send it, but it seems like it's not really dissuading BLG.
Uh-oh.
Why is he getting up ahead
He
of
has
this
no
one?
idea.
Just tucks into that smoke. You would be able to find him and have Jonah P dead to rights.
Wow.
There you go. Finds
Yeah,
it
no
eventually.
idea. How did he get
Still
there?
coming through. Wall's now going to be raised. There's a check. Trying to set up the nano for the delay. Flows coming through. Why is he continuing to scale forward?
Why is he
pushes
trolling?
forward, and that gives Trent line of
What a
sight.
trade.
K-Knight will have the reply. Lockdown now going to be set up, but the Hunter's Fury is there. K-Knight clearing this
Oh,
out.
no, he
Shaq
got
actually
hit.
strafes forward into it.
Oh no,
Ends
that
up
was a
offering
mistake.
up just a big chunk of his HP bar.
They're going back
Oh
to
my.
A. Yeah,
Though.
he tried beating the laser.
They want to go to the other side of the map. Just they know basically everybody's here for G2.
28K viewers in chat ain't moving.
Try to force.
Can we get a...
3.
Creeping forward. Does he read this? Yes, he does. Can't get flush enough against the wall to have the jump. Talking about the slow creep.
Can we get
Does manage
a...
to keep this now.
a wave?
Parity,
I don't know.
3v3.
30 seconds left.
The spike gets ready to be planted. Already 2 players from G2 in position to try to reply. And Valen
Damn.
almost
2v2.
finds himself a second elim.
Should run.
Do they expect Shaq here? No, they do not.
Spike
Falls down to
planted.
5.
Good fall.
Heal available as well. That means that Risha has his work cut out for him.
Sentinels on tech pause, no
The
ETA.
wall for Jog 2. This is a very unorthodox position here for Rusia.
On pipes in front of 410. Hearing the double drop. Knows they're both going to be backside. Doesn't want to make any noise himself. The wall now going to be raised. Knows that he has to ride up over the top. Tries to fake that one out. Gets a
Wow,
spot
he
onto
lost
one.
the stage
but
wall.
even if he had gotten the kill on the Shack, the time of the fuse just wouldn't really be there for him to play against. And G2 continuing to persevere.
Yeah, I don't mind at all what BLG's doing in this round. I think
Thank
these
you
are
for the
good
lead over the
ideas, but
61 months.
That position from Neff,
Should run.
not
Who
a
won
great
the
one.
Sentinels
You
game?
see the gun barrel
The
way
score
ahead
is
of time.
8-5 on second map Sunset.
And then
Sentinels
that
are
wall-
up
again, that
1-0.
Sage so valuable on this map.
But currently there's a tech
Like you said,
pause.
the
So the
heal
game
there
is
actually came through
delayed.
and mattered because he got wall banged, did Shaq, and then the wall as well to force that angle.
we don't have a
Make
winner
it an
yet.
easier fight for G2. Now you got the Blade Storm here.
Reason off tech pause.
YZ gonna pop it off the rip. Slow there.
To be determined. I have no idea.
Keep him from going right up onto that belt
They
position.
didn't tell us shit, bro.
Just storming forward. Neff is gonna be on his own on the other side of the map.
Drifts into nest. Jogamo top of screens. Drone to try to clear this out. See if it has enough power to clear the angle, but it'll be a quick little peek in, and then there you go. No spot
Damn,
on the
gamer.
stage. YZ falls
Jogamo.
into the trap.
This is awkward. This
Jogamo.
is very awkward.
Yeah, it's just getting expounded upon now. G2 looking to tie things up 5-5. They have themselves a 5v3 advantage, and I think
Now
the
it's
call
on
to save
Jonah.
is pretty much going to be made. Neff,
Toxin screen.
no real contact over here. Now gets the spot out on
Wow,
the
nice spam, bro.
Will just take him down through the smoke, and that seals the deal. Nothing more to be done. Weapons have to be saved.
This is
2v5.
a brutal round.
Yep.
How's the
because
power situation
BLG
yesterday?
Put quite a bit of money into this.
My power went out. It came back 45 minutes later.
Well,
It's all good now.
Okay,
It's just
I think
crazy
they're gonna
though.
make their stand here.
This little intercom thing they have in my room is insane, man. It's so fucking
Well-
loud.
30 seconds left.
Like, you know, in school
Well,
where they
I
have
worry
like the
from
fucking
this, though.
intercom.
yeah.
It's like I
This
have
whole
that in my
situation
bedroom.
Uh-huh.
That I think that
Toxins going
in
up.
elimination games, at least the first one that you have to play, we should make
Did I get my
teams
food?
play with their coach.
I see.
Spice it up.
Yeah.
We gotta get Termy in
No,
there.
I
That could be
didn't
a
end
fun-
up
that could be a
ordering
fun
food. Man, I ended
tournament.
up
Can
bringing
you
back
imagine
food.
though? Yeah, you get to see like solo.
And thankfully
come
she
in
got back
for-
when the
for Gen
elevators were
G.
back online.
Yeah.
Sorry, Foxy 9, you're on the bench.
But if I,
Play
but
Gil,
yeah,
no
I don't
play.
know. It was only 45 minutes.
Some shots, distracting Jogamo back the opposite way, and that's going to be a timing found.
Did I go to the One Piece
Sure cannot
Dodgers
hold
game?
on
Yeah,
to his weapon.
I did.
You know, dancing around will be able to
Seven
retain
games
the
started
Phantom,
yet?
so it's going to
Yes,
be the
it's
Guardian
tech
loss
pause.
in the end.
I really thought they
Better
were
of the
pranking
two
you.
to
All my texts
save,
okay. I don't know if everyone was
There's
here when I
not
told the
too many
story,
silver linings
but
that
yesterday, you
BLG
guys
are
remember
gonna
my
be able to
stream
find
cut
here.
out?
Yeah, love this.
So I actually did that on
positioning from
purpose.
Dog.
Like
Shutting that
I
Blade
stopped
Storm
streaming
right
like
down.
mid-sentence
Doubling down
to
there,
make it
clearing
seem like it
net.
cut out.
Or clearing
right?
sights, excuse me.
So I
And then
did it.
finds
So
a
I like
third.
I did stop streaming
Again, this is a
mid-sentence,
brutal round for BLG.
and then my plan was to turn my PCs off like manually after that. But I was reading all the Omega Lows in chat
got some phantoms
after I
and
did it,
a Guardian, but
and I
forward
was
and
too
two.
late, and then my power ended up
Peek,
turning
there's
off
the
my
drop
PC
down.
anyway.
Can't quite reset the spray.
So I got fucked in the end.
Decent damage across onto YZ. Regen shield is there, but so is Trent. Just make that a 1-for-1.
Valen just tucked into the corner. BLG just
Was
scaling
my
forward.
PC's fine? Yeah.
For the corner clear, Fallon able to find it. Quickly does get overwhelmed.
3v3.
Traded out.
Play back for the power nap prank. Yeah.
Spotting Trent in this position. Slides into backside. Ready to go on the prowl. Sees the gun
Sentinel's
barrel.
tech
Spike
paused.
down to the floor.
Spike
Trade
down
not
A.
possible. Levius wanting to clear the angle, but as he does, there's far too many players.
Billy
Trent
Billy
comes away with 3. G2
starting to struggle a little bit.
securing themselves 6.
G2
That is
heating up.
freaking brilliant. Shaq intentionally made noise.
Wait,
and you see
someone just
Knight's
said
gun
something really
look
funny.
up right before.
Someone just said
Trent
something
is about
really
to swing
funny.
that corner. Shaq did that intentionally to bait. And Trent, just a smooth criminal here.
Down
Bang,
A.
you can hear those footsteps right behind him.
Remaining.
Shaq plays that so well. And Trent
To oppose us.
with a 3K.
Oh
That
my
is
God, the
so well
twirling.
done. That teamwork there with the stand-in coach and the player. So good. Another scuffed by here for BLG.
Oh, ton of P. In all likelihood, should have been able to have that or at least get some damage in, but
Oh, that
Going
gap
for the snake bites,
exists?
it does get a little bit off
Oh.
timing. This Valen going to be taken down here, scaling forward at A. Finally suspecting that this had been left open, given the turret placement in mid, but YZ is there for the jump, so captainless for now.
Still the res.
I was banned on the A stream for telling their
I don't
pieces
think
came
you're
from Team
gonna
Here.
get there.
W,
I
bro.
don't think you're gonna get there.
And Jogamo is not even letting any credence to the idea of it. He is
Wow.
wanting to fight, and
Wow.
he is profiting from that idea.
Down B.
Nearly getting
Wow.
timing, challenges right back in, and Jogamo.
Nice shots.
Going up.
If there was any doubts after sunset, I think those have been quelled.
7-5 G2?
Absolutely. Again, a great push and pull.
Probably.
For 2 members of G2. This time it's Jog and Jonah
Wow.
P. Maybe just end of the round. We'll have to see. And YZ does gain the space, does gain the sight. Trent, Shaq not too far away. And
For this
30 seconds
4v5.
left.
2v4 though necessary for BLG. Shaq, oh, elbow spotted. I think YZ had been noted, but now
Good jiggle.
Brent
Nice shot.
doesn't have him dead to rights because Shaq
Nice
does.
shot.
There you
They're
go.
still ready.
The 1-2 punch. Refused to come through. 7-5 at the half. G2 out in
Tired
front.
me.
Green maps cleared. YZ inside of G2 smoke.
Skies in this. Here's that orb being taken. Would love to try to strike, but G2 are playing this very patiently, very slowly. Actually trying to free fire him a little bit. Tailwind going to expire. Why is he sticking around?
Here.
He's going to
What an angle. Elf.
Does get taken down, but
No, guys.
damage found that'll force the heal.
You're leaking. Kek W.
It's a CD out.
Kek W.
Ultimately doesn't make his exit, meets his demise. Already rotations have come through from BLG. Just looking to set up a wall here, at least is Russia. Now starts rotating back across towards A, but Spike continues
Why
to
don't I
inch
like
forward
rank
here in
anymore of
hands
the grind
Dogma.
because of snipers?
And Nep's going to be falling quite far
I think
back.
the biggest thing with me playing ranked is that
Fake attempt.
I feel like I'm
Just
not as
beginning to the
motivated
bite here.
to grind it because
I've
there's like
not seen him miss them on the
what's
cross
the
because of his
purpose? I
back
don't know.
point. Now the scale forward. Tries to get the jump there onto Fallon. Cannot get the punish on the jump.
I'd rather try to
either.
like push myself in something else.
Jack
If that
will be
makes sense.
taken down. Levius finding one, finding two. Goes for the reload. Now it's all on Jaw.
I don't know what that is right now though.
Heal back available. Timing there for him, but the weaponry certainly is not. Spike planted, looking for the first, finds
that's
one,
right.
but cannot get any more. BLG taking the first step towards trying to regain some
Neck break.
control. They get the pistol.
Yeah, fantastic timing from Levius. He struggled in that first half. 2 and 12. Now going to find 4.
I played Trackmania off stream for Roomy Rumble. That shit was
really
kind of fun,
nicely
low key.
done. There on
Trackmania
the
is kind of
Killjoy.
fun.
This is just classic YZ. Just so aggressive with his positioning, and man, oh man, that is such a tight angle. Catches Jonah P.
30 seconds left.
There you go, Levius.
Planted.
2 big kills.
No, I was popping off a little
That
bit.
opens things up.
When they needed him the most. After the first map, the pistols were a bit of a struggle, to say the least.
It's a buy up here though for G2. Got those stingers again.
I think this is a really good time to gamble it. Given that the score is so close, I mean, G2 do go for this more often than many other teams. So far, no confirmation on the force.
Here.
But it's one of those things, even if you know
My
it's
blind was
coming,
a stream
sometimes
look
you
like
just can't
shit.
stop it.
I think it's fine.
It's just so good. Jonah P even has the Bulldog.
We gotta finish Poppy playtime.
This
Did I
is
not finish it?
Scary
For
real?
real?
Buy.
Or is it a new chapter?
Go up against for
It's a new
BLG.
chapter, right?
Sees nothing but BLG
Chapter
are
4,
keeping
maybe
a
that's the
line
next
share
thing
of
I
their
do.
players towards this A side
Maybe
of the
that's the
map.
next thing I do, no cap.
Reading it still
Poppy playtime
correctly.
is actually a good game.
It's a heavy stack. 2 in the elbow, 1 at the top of screens. This could end up being a bit of a meat grinder here. The G2.
I think we're also planning some IRL
Lunging
streams with
headfirst
the
into.
roomies.
Shaq tries to open up mid
So
a
after
bit, but
EWC.
can't get the damage through. Now storming their way in, and K-Knight has them lined up. Brent able to collect 1, but more to be found there. There's quickly dispatched. Are these
Maybe
players
some
from
IRL
G2?
streams.
This time the force not on their side. 7-7 the score.
Yeah, Hot
BLG
Ones was
tied up.
fun.
That
Hot
was a
Ones
nice
should be getting
smoke there
posted
from
on
YZ.
YouTube today or tomorrow.
To keep that position
I don't think it's on there yet.
obscured. To get that big double kill
No.
once the smoke drops. Oh, through the legs of the turret there for Levius. There you go. There's K-Knight
Enemy spotted.
One enemy
out of the
remaining.
smoke and instantly finding value. Then the follow-up is good. That's a big win there for BLG. This should be pretty weak buy, I would suspect. Yeah, Sheriff's in 1 stinger for Valen.
7 up.
Trying to deal with Levius. They're at least going to clear that position. They take a little bit of damage. The heal does come through onto Jonah P. So he's going to be back up to full. YZ. Backed off by the drone.
G2 forced last round, right? Is that what happened?
He's just gonna
I
wait
missed
this
it.
out.
I gotta focus. My attention span is dwindling.
He's the only one, though. Levius sliding through this mid push by Neff. Shaq on the jump peak. Gets the identification. G2 continues to scale their way forward. Smoke goes up behind him from Rushia. They're ahead of the curve. Wall should make this a pretty safe plant.
Get this through. YZ though, just that blind spray. Trent ends up swinging into it. Loses his head, and obviously,
Cover going out.
you know, that res could still come through, but Rushia,
Wow.
this guy with a classic, it's just a deadly combination. Ping now gets a reveal. Shaq forward here, outside of the harbor wall.
The
Falls
flying classic
as
can't
Rushia
be
once
beaten.
again strikes. The BLG are well
Did I
on
see
their
the big
way.
Red Bull changes in F1
Trying
since
to
I'm a Red Bull
close out
athlete?
this map.
I don't follow F1
Getting the
that
bonus
much.
conversion.
What are the changes?
Rushia
I want to watch
just
that F1 movie. We were talking about it yesterday.
so willing
it was
to
only
go
brought
with
to
the
my attention
classic.
by you guys. 3
out of
big
that smoke.
movies in
Rushia
theaters
the
right
classic
now.
is like something to a shorty.
exactly.
F1.
I was thinking the same thing.
Just bounding
Jurassic
forward.
World and Superman.
Praying
And obviously
that he
Heads
gets
of
a kill.
State.
But yet,
Lots of
reads
movies
it
out there. I'm not
incredibly
gonna
well.
lie.
Just says, okay, I know
I
where
feel
you're
like it's
at.
kind of peak,
I know
no?
you're gonna be
I would
stuck
say
in
that's kind of
there.
peak.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Fantastic Four. I think it's kind of
BLG
peak right
handled
now.
This retake incredibly well.
So
I don't know, I haven't seen it, but I want to watch it.
they're just gonna get Valen up on
All right,
top
full
of
buy
two.
G2.
Looking for, trying to get that counterplay against Levius if he had been at the boiler again.
Shaq.
Oh, Shaq.
Rough spot.
Dylan?
Rushio's position. Some peel
Oh, they
there.
heard him,
That was
they heard him.
YZ. Does get taken out.
They must have heard him.
Does he know? He's got tucked into this corner is the question. Rushia just playing this quietly.
No, he didn't. Oh, there he is.
Widely.
Big kill by Shaq.
Holding his own. Joe Peak not going to be spotting K-Knight, but he's very suspicious about it. Now starting to get surrounded.
try.
Fights back for a little bit
He
more
has info
damage
on
on
two,
them. At
though.
the same time, though, B-site being taken. G2
gonna
can
take
push
snow?
forward.
Placing swarm grenade.
Nope, not quite.
Swarm grenade out.
Now going to be popped. Wall raised. Valen needing to try to hold
Ooh,
the
big
line.
kill,
Headshot
Valen.
does connect, but kill cannot come through. Valen stays alive. Heal available for Jogamo as the plant goes down.
Poison orb.
Tech pause is taking a while for Sentinels. I know. I don't know what's happening, man.
Now it's just the two Bulldogs.
Poison's off.
for
I hit a
BLG.
Sedentary Q proud. Good shit, bro.
Not much
Let's go,
util,
baby.
just the snake bite for Neff. Playing it quietly. This time a little bit further back in the positioning is G2. Learning their lessons from the previous round.
In over the top. Yeah, pushing the Viper wall.
Poison's off.
Okay, expiring. 2 players here, back yellow. Need to try to break this open. Snake bite gonna be thrown down, but Jogamo, he will just strafe over the top of that any day of the week. Loses his life, but they get the round win, and they get us tied up.
We'll see if they can
I don't know,
continue,
Natural. I don't
find
think I'll
some
be awake.
momentum. A rough start to the half, but with it being tied, anybody's game now. Like the way Shaq is playing this.
Turret.
Charity for
A ton of time
EWC,
there.
can you explain? I don't understand. Just asking. Which part of it don't you
Yeah,
understand?
exactly. A ton of time, a ton of attention.
Remaining.
Which part of it is
And
confusing?
Kind of
Let's go.
anticipating that maybe somebody had gotten on top of that box in the corner. It feels like he was reading it pretty well. Now you've got some ults.
Placing swarm
Eight
grenade.
up.
That reckoning. Hunter's Fury as well for K-Knight. Just a nano, just in case anybody's up there to back him off a bit. A lot of damage done to Valen.
Gonna be at the same time, though. Pushing forward, gets himself in the kitchen. Turrets around the corner. Levy has to try to play off of this one. Actually drops down out of window.
Charity off tomorrow.
His way back up, and K-Knight crucially does win this fight. But his participation not required.
Right here.
Spike's still going to be dropped outside of A. They try to drop some attention here towards this B site, but Jogamo damn near dies. Down to 1 HP, I believe, then pops the heal.
The EWC thing, you watched a lot of the tour and you didn't do it.
Trent.
I don't know what the fuck
2
you're talking
charges
about.
from the Hunter's Fury. G2 certainly on the back foot here. What's
We
the
did
play
a
call end
charity
up being?
during the
Seems like
qualifier.
Valen
We raised 20K
knows that he has to be the one to try to
for
break
Save the
this.
Children.
Oh, this is crazy.
Strafing forward. Had he gone around the back over
W
towards
chat.
Raptors,
30
he
seconds.
would have been able to get the jump, but instead
Got
Top.
him.
walked
My ult's
right
ready.
in front of YZ sights.
3v5.
Hill found the wall to be set up. The res can come through.
Not kill my ally.
Pulls him right back into this one, but now the Hunter's Fury is perfectly timed. Valen
Sen is back on. No, it's not. I'm watching.
Spike planted.
Somehow, Jogamo surviving for a brief little moment longer. Gets the spike planted right of the rope. Wisey has to hop down. Damage not going to be suffered. K-Knight going to be taken down at the same time as Trent finds that kill.
Oh, good dodge.
Players riding the rope. The drop down, bound on the crossfire. Able to find one more before being traded
Nice
out.
try.
Billy.
Shock dart.
Just looking to overwhelm. Shock dart locked in. Neff dead. Position known.
Nice
The rope off the top,
try,
but Arisha
dude.
is right there waiting for him.
Nice try, Trent. Could have been good.
Kicks him back down to the ground floor, and Billy narrowly regained the lead by 1.
This is one of those
No Teo,
sort
no
of
win. You guys are fucked.
fork in the road rounds where maybe if Valen goes left instead of right, this is a completely different round. You have to invest so much, you know, the wall and the res. Yeah, you get the Hunter's Fury out, but doesn't really end up gaining too much for G2 in the long run. It's dealt with pretty quickly by YZ. And I love the patience on the early part of the round for YZ. He's just, you know, he went for some early moves and now he's...
Great shock dart.
Yeah.
Nope. Gets the armor out, forces the heal. He's understanding Trent's typical setups. Meanwhile, back over in mid. He's getting run down. So he might just be able to escape. Now, Levius there, out of 2.
It's a half buy from G2.
Spike plant now. Coming through here for G2. Valen up over the top. Paranoia at the ready, sending towards stream. Doesn't, however, connect on Arusha. Has out wide.
They're
I think maybe he
fucked.
thought that wall segment was still intact, but it was not. Juggernaut out, up and over the top, looking for that second kill, but cannot hit the transfer.
10-9 or 10-8.
BLG close it out and get to double digits.
Lockdown game through
Thunder,
there.
stop one man spamming your question, bro.
Didn't even really need it. There you go.
How's the food
Just
coma yesterday?
Couple wild
Dude,
moments.
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard
trying
to
to get some
sleep.
pressure into 2.
Like, even though I was
Trying to
so
open up
tired,
that
going to
extra
sleep
angle,
at 3
but
p.m., my body's
handled
confused.
nicely by Neff.
I went to sleep at 3, I woke up at 6.
Enemy remaining.
And then thankfully I fell asleep again for like another 3 hours, but it's just like weird.
Behind the stage wall, able to use that piece of utility against his
G2 will
opponents.
still be really good without Teo meta. As much as
not
as
looking
fun
great
as
for
it is to
G2.
shit on G2, they're not playing with their
It was tied.
fifth.
It's been 2 in a row.
And even though it's Leaf, if they were missing
Maybe the most
anybody, it would be
important round of
cuts.
the map here. Try
Like,
to get themselves
missing a
back
player
into
on a team
it.
is
A
fucked.
bye round,
Especially in
Hunter's
Bella.
Fury, 1 away from a lockdown, 1 away from a Viper's Pit.
Use your sources and find out what's up with
Cycles
Sentinels.
coming into
There's a tech pause, even if
G2's
I find
hands.
out what's gonna happen.
BLG.
Someone's
This is
PC is fucked up, man.
This is a trap and a half.
Unfortunately, it's not gonna change the situation.
3 players set up, YZ.
Enemy mark.
But I am watching the Sentinel
Faded
stream. I will
Drone
switch
eventually
as
does get
soon
cleared
as
out.
it's back.
G2 had multiple weapons fire off.
All right, this is a big round for G2.
We'll re-explore a bit of the
They're-
area here, though.
Money is shit if they lose.
You know there's at least 2.
Dash pops.
Cascade there. Still jog.
YZ considering going on this push here.
Sage has timing.
He's got the spike.
Just around the corner. Gunbarrel gonna be spotted.
Oh, he has disease Sage.
Did he note him?
That's
I
a
don't think he
kill.
did. So
Yeah.
he's gonna get caught off guard. Just didn't see those pixels out of place. So Jogamo able to go ahead and collect
Has
the kill.
res.
Now orb taken. Res also available.
How's the Dodgers game? You
Gained
like
some
One
space,
Piece?
but the
I just
KJ
started
util
watching
is
One
over
Piece.
here on A. Alarm bot and a couple nanos at the plant
It was
spot.
really fun.
30 seconds left.
So, gotta be
Gum
some
Gum
decent
Rocket.
info. Valen going on a check. Is he gonna stick that? No.
No.
I was gonna say that would be wild if he did.
Certainly end up being both, but now the attack is ready to come through. The ambiguity
The
gone.
show or
Jogamo
the anime?
loses his life.
Isn't that the same
Res
thing?
no longer a concern. The time dwindling here. Levius playing down underneath.
Leave us.
Paranoia not connecting. The swing out, the spike now on
Wow.
the floor. The round is over.
That
Neff
is
has done
tragic.
it
No
all.
time.
Nothing more for Trent to do other than potentially
Sub or
die,
dub?
and he shall.
Is it terrible that I watched it dubbed?
11-8. Billy
It's
very
better for my
much in
attention.
control.
It's absolutely
I know the
brutal.
proper way is to watch it with
But
subs.
it's early aggression towards B main
10 seconds.
in terms of just positioning. Even though they lose YZ to it,
Remain.
it's enough to scare G2 off and force them to the other side of the map where they've got that Sentinel util.
I feel that. Ooh.
Oh,
But I feel like
certainly
what matters
happen.
more is how I enjoy it, right?
it's here.
Me, I don't know.
Maybe a little just Just a few missteps.
But
here
the
and there
dub on
cost
One
them
Piece
some of
is
these
good if you
rounds.
ask me. I don't know.
Maybe a little bit of a misread on
And I don't
some
know
of
if I'm watching the live action or the fucking
macro
show.
at
I don't
times as
know.
well.
I think it's the show.
Some nice change-ups from BLG, shifting, some of their Sentinel and Viper setups over to the other side of the map. Neff quickly went over to A after he had
What do you mean you
felt
don't know?
comfortable enough
Like,
that
I
he
don't
had
know what the difference is
kept
between those
G2
two.
away
Is it a cartoon?
on
It's
the
a
other side of the
cartoon.
map. Leave YZ to his own devices. And yes.
And it's the show.
Saw the
Okay, I'm
look
watching
from
the show.
Trent there at the end of the round. Seemed like something
Live action is with
wasn't
real
quite right, so
actors.
we do
Oh, they have a
tech
real.
pause.
What the fuck?
Things widely have been quite
One
smooth here
Piece
on the A stream,
live
so
action.
hopefully nothing too severe.
Well, they have it with real
This
actors.
has been going
Damn.
smoothly up until this point.
Wait, I'd rather watch that. No,
Fingers crossed.
that looks fucking sick.
Hopefully it's just a quick one. Maybe a little device issue or something.
It's
Get
bad.
resolved
It's
pretty
worse.
quickly.
It has an 8.3 on IMDb. How is the rating so high?
Ref standing back. As things have been pretty wild here in this match. I mean, two absolute blowouts to start.
Damn, I don't know what's going on with the
And then
Sentinels
a
game, but I think it's
pretty
getting
close-sized
heated.
box, but
Yeah.
It's not
these
bad.
last couple of rounds
It's
have
good,
just
but the
been
anime's better.
so
I see.
smartly held by the side of Billy. Just doing a great job of
I saw
working
the
that
Nami live
backside
action
on
till the
A in
first pitch of the
particular.
Dodgers game. I know. I noticed.
keeping B under control.
Her name was
and
Emma
forcing them to the other
something.
side of the map.
Emma. I don't know. Or Emily. Emily, maybe. Yeah, I remember.
And then making good reads.
Never skip an
Given
arc
the
when you watch One Piece. What do you mean by that?
In the thrifty attempt.
Right.
Seem to see the rally back. Shock dart this time. Not going to be finding too much of anything there.
There's
Chapters.
so many ults. Love to find opportunities to use them.
Exactly what it means.
You
Don't
should
skip.
run.
Why would I
this weaker
skip?
buy away.
I never
Lost the
skip watching
lockdown
a show.
early.
And
Who the
K9
fuck
only
skips while you're
halfway
watching a
to that
show?
Hunter's Fury, so no real way to try to turn the tides of this one. Push out. Going to get cleared. Neff wanting to try to keep that attention over towards him on this flank instead of forward onto the side.
I
Bit
thought
now
his
gonna be
skipping is
invested.
crazy.
Some spam though, and Levius is able to find one. Shaq going to be taken down. Going to be answering back. Rusha on the floor. The pit still intact. Jogamo has a res, but knows that it's going to be far too risky.
You will not kill my.
Sends it, but there's a
Oh,
pixel.
wow,
And
YZ.
He collects.
Traded,
Ping revealed.
3v2.
Counter spam is going to be there. Jonah P able to trade this one back. Keeps him in with the advantage. Spike now to be planted, but it's in the hands of Trent. Would love to be the one playing back, holding that Hunter's Fury.
30
Push
seconds
over the
left.
top, Valen maybe with an opportunity,
Right,
but
JNM,
it's
low-key.
just that stinger that he has. His position
Sova.
closes the gap a bit more. Paranoia sent. Quick clear on the dart. No ping
Bro,
reveal. Up and
the
over the
Sova
top.
dart inside the
Knows
Viper ult is
K9,
low-key
but Trent
mid,
will be able
right?
to go ahead and hold his own.
Like, it
Spike now
scans
being
nothing.
planted. It's a weapon swap. Only has 8 bullets. And Neff will be able to find one more kill, but cannot bail them out, cannot clutch it. G2. The timeout works to get themselves around win.
Yeah, just go to something simple, something reliable, lock down into
What happened to
Viper's
Sen
pit to get the
XLG?
round through.
Dude, I
for
don't know.
G2.
I'm actually concerned
Good
because that's a
call
long
off of the
tech pause.
timeout.
You will
It's
not
coming up on
kill
like
my-
40 minutes
This is
probably.
where I thought, oh no, it might just all be for naught.
Down A.
Oh, nice reveal there. Set up Jonah P. The fact that Jonah P survives through all this so huge to keep that hit
Wow,
up.
what a trade.
And the running and
Uh-oh,
gunning, and
Malden.
yeah, a little bit of frustration there from Billy's coaching staff. Clear the dart. Immediate response with the toxic screen, but bought a little bit of a rotation.
Right here.
Rushi originally over towards A. Just gonna clear that with a pistol. So far,
This is a
Billy
big round because BLG will be broke.
doesn't have a ton of info.
And to be honest,
your own,
G2
though.
only has Sova ult.
Should kind of start giving away things, though, especially that one.
Oh, why is he making a play?
Deal on the one. YZ
Uh-oh.
playing close here into the corner, and they suspect this fully.
Oh
Tailwind now
my
is firing. He's
god.
gotta reposition,
Oh
but
my
cannot.
god.
Valen will go ahead and collect one. Held at bay now as the reckoning comes through.
Oh my god.
G2 contained for the moment. The wall similarly does get raised. Neff still in position. That pit at the ready could send it if they suspect that this rotation
40 seconds.
started off.
Do they dare go back B?
Looks like he wants to try to maybe play for a little bit of contact first before sending it.
30
Not gonna
seconds
go
left.
over towards green. It's gonna be the cut into
Kaplan's
mid.
on stage. Where do you
Smoke
see that?
out. Under tube approach. Turret now cleared. No real way for this pit to try to come into play. Good timing. Gonna be fighting
Oh,
back.
big kill.
Survives with 1 health.
I see the cameras on.
Spam through the wall. It's a swing out. Neff dealt with. Fallon finds the kill and Rush's position.
Kaplan is on
noted.
stage talking to the refs and getting
There's still
pissed.
so many angles that they need to check.
Holy fuck.
Last player standing.
Oh.
G2 ticking every single box. 2 players.
Wait, what the
down
fuck's
to
happening over
slivers.
there?
34 health between Jonah P and Valen, but there's just nothing more that Rush is realistically going to be able to do about this. This Valen is on the hunt, and he's going to have the jump. The headshot found.
He's like arguing with the ref
G2.
for a second.
2 rounds now in a row, just 1 separating them from tying this up.
This is huge. Valen there to deal with YZ and grab the spike. They just
It
pivot to
seems
the
like
other
something
side
with
of the
Zygon's
map.
PC is fucked.
Have to respect it as BLG, but they get a little bit of a confirmation.
Nah, this is
Losing
looking
that
pretty
battle up
serious
in
over here.
kitchen
I'm not gonna lie. This is
to Jonah
timeout.
P with
Let's
just that
diagnose the
1
situation
HP.
over here.
That's pretty brutal. You lost the Reckoning as well. That got invested early in the round as G2 was trying to scale into sites. You were
Yeah,
able to
everyone
bait
was
out
tilted
that
as
big
fuck.
ultimate. So now it's going to be Billy's turn. Call, pause, try to figure out what they can do to stop this. And pointing at the map a bit there, trying to let his team know. What they need to be looking for. I think there were some right ideas there for BLG. Just got outplayed. It's a little bit of a
Revolution 虽然赢下来这一番啊，但是经济仍然是特别差。没错，最惨的是一把 MP9。不过打到现在为止，这个 A 点基本上没有。
Hey, don't touch my fucking shit, bro.
On a weak buy.
Don't touch my fucking shit, dog.
Late storm though for YZ. Rushia with the Vandal. Guardian for K-Knight. Stinger and a Sheriff respectively for Neff and Levius.
Would be a thrifty if they could pull it off. K-Knight able to push forward to safety.
Alarm bot.
Grabs the orb, backs away. One charge from a Hunter's Fury.
Where's the other
It's still
stream?
being held on to. This round, it's even riskier given
11-10
just that
is a
Stinger
half
can do
buy,
damage
right?
within
Yeah.
the pit, but also very quickly get overwhelmed. Trying to come through. Neff just going to be backing away. Stops himself from being spotted, but cannot scale back forward.
God, Rushia.
This guy single-handedly destroyed the Indian
push
CS
mid.
scene. It's pretty sad, man,
Nobody here
because they had
waiting. He's still
Optic,
gonna let
right?
it rip. Hit
Pretty sad.
invested, but YZ taken down. Shaq winning that fight in mid, takes him down under tube.
But I don't think
Now
one
walled
player
off.
should break the
Dogamo just
scene, but yeah.
pre-firing it. Says, hey, let me help you with that. And finds the kill as well. This is devastating in multiple ways. G2 regaining control almost completely as Russia not going to be snappy enough.
Flawless?
The
Damn.
flank is there.
Okay,
it's
that's big.
flawless as G2 tied
Tie
up 11
game.
to 11.
Trent getting fired
Okay,
up.
full buy now, BLG.
My oh my. And the pit invested there by Neff is just dismantled by G2.
My YouTube bio says I'm
That sage
27.
wall
W.
is so impactful again. Not only does it counter the Viper's pit so they can get the plant down, but he's then able to use it against his opponent. And that's got to feel good.
All right, here we go.
That's a timeout for BLG. We do have a Hunter's Fury, so does Trent on the other side.
KJ
Some of that
alone.
util early to clear those front positions, those forward areas, gain some map control.
Jonah P on
But
the
on
big
the other
lurk.
side, BLG has some map control of their
Ooh,
own.
BLG pushing into Jonah. Wait, Jonah might feast right here. Jonah might
P
feast.
tucking back inside of the spawn.
Oh, never mind, he
He's
spotted.
really done this, but now he's going to be noted.
Uh-oh.
Snake bite out to try to delay.
I'm surprised they don't push him.
Russia scaling forward in garage, but can they get the jump on him? Can they get this kill? A minor tag.
Toxins going up.
Jonah P just saying,
Wow, they got him.
Challenges back in for the fight.
4v5.
Some more damage on the YZ, but cannot
They
get
have
that
Sova ult
elimination.
on
The shock
Knight.
starts here at Jogamo's feet.
That's a big kill.
Absolutely tear him asunder. Valen going to take it down similarly. So now player advantage is going to be
Oh
there.
my god, that was perfect timing on the
Connect.
ult.
Spike does get planted.
2v5. Shaq and
Clock is
Trent
ticking,
versus
but
the
it's a
world.
5v2. G2 if they can get up the match point off the back of
If
this.
Shaq goes crazy here, that'd be legendary.
Back-breaking
Coach subs in for the match.
BLG.
11-11. When everything's on the line, nice try. 1v4 Trent.
Ends up splitting the difference.
Ooh.
Trent with a fadeaway shot,
Ooh.
looking for a little bit more. Finds the kill. Nearly gets
They actually had a
K-Knight.
chance.
With YZ at 33, he would have had a very solid shot of clutching it out, but instead, it's going to be BLG shouting out their teammate, their comrades rather, over on the side of Wolves. With a quick little stand-up, but they find themselves now up to 12.
Yeah, this time around, starting to recognize that G2 has been widely not contesting the front of B main.
I think
too
Sentinel's
much.
match should be starting in a
You
few
know,
minutes here.
Or if they do, they'll be very patient about it. And they're able to punish that, get that
Couple
flank
minutes.
angle.
This is actually perfect timing because this might end here
Shock
too.
darts, really nice. And then the follow-up with the Hunter's Fury.
Right here.
Here you go.
With the kills found, the lockdown available, but this Hunter's Fury has been in the back pocket of Trent. He's going to be
Oh wait, this is elimination for G2. I just realized.
BLG, if they can find a kill on him, that
That kind of
opens off
sucks.
for
They flew
free.
all the way here, had to play with a sub, and just yeah, it's pretty shitty. I'm not gonna. It's a far flight, man.
Tell G2
Like,
have a very good
They're all
idea
flying
of
from
where
LA. That's
that
like a
Viper's gonna be
20-hour travel
positioned.
day,
Well,
right?
that's just to make sure that they're not
It's
going to be
pretty
able to do
shitty,
that
but what can you
three-man
do? I
setup
mean,
at B main again.
It's
Throwing all that
just
util there
unfortunate. Hopefully, Leaf is
just to
okay, and
be
we just have to
extra
focus on the
cautious.
next
It's
stage.
actually a 4-1 split for Billy Billy.
Recon there from K-Knight shows that there's no one playing outside of B. To clear the alarm bot, plenty of footsteps being made. They should know. But this is where they're going to be at, and Jogamo has the read. We're going to be taking out with the responding fire from BLG.
4v2.
It's looking like it's far too much.
Wait.
Hunter's Fury ends up getting cleared, but it's all on Jonah P now on this flank. YZ standing between him and that spike.
Oh, he's up top. Was he expecting me on the wall? No way.
The slow creep forward.
GG.
He's
Nice try.
riding the rope. And BLG are riding off into the sunset.
Billy fucking Billy,
as they
eh?
keep themselves afloat here at EWC.
What a comeback there.
I'm not gonna
It
lie,
looked
G2 probably
maybe
like
G2
it's
had
probably
found
whatever
their
for them.
stride. And a timeout.
I don't think their confidence is gonna be hurt or
Eventually
anything.
works its
Like
magic, and Billy
they don't have their full five. It
continues
is what
on
it
here
is.
at EWC 2025. We will be saying goodbye to G2, but what a fight they put up today.
Tenacious, I think, is the best word to go with here for G2. Against the odds, missing one of their key players, one of the best players in the world in Leaf, and still being able to rally back. I think
You
that
are a racist shit, Tarek.
taking a
Only
look at
cheater
their
you got
opening
is
set,
Forsaken.
that best of one played, it's hard to make judgments. We saw what they were capable of after having a bit more time.
Are you mad at me,
a bit
bro?
more
What did I do
time
to
with
you?
Jack, yes. Kind of bodied in the first map, but able to answer back in a big way and then play a very contentious map 3. So very solid credit to the efforts of G2. But unfortunately, this is where their road does end here at EWC. Their key shall be crushed in just a few scant moments here by one of the players from BLG. And after a
I think it's starting right now.
exhaustive map 3, I think it
I got word. I'm pretty sure it's gonna start. Oh, I'm dying today.
now it's
Why-
the least. But if anything,